Welcome to FPL Clueless. This is episode 3 of my journey, aiming to finish number 1 in FPL. This week we're going to review my Game Week 2 team and take a look at my plans for Game Week 3. Now in episode 2 I said that I wasn't planning on making any transfers, and I changed my mind at the last minute, deciding to sub out Dele Alli for James Rodriguez because I heard that Ali had fallen out of favour at Tottenham. Of course, Ali got benched this week and James Rodriguez played. Well, in fact, Ali wasn't even on the team sheet this week. And James Rodriguez ended up with 12 points, a goal and an assist. So that worked out really well for me. On the screen now you can see my Game Week 2 team. And if we go over it quickly, we'll see that Doherty and McCarthy ended up with no points. Alexander-Arnold and Ben White managed to keep clean sheets, which helped. My midfield got some pretty good points, and Danny Ings came through for me this week. This week was a very strange week. A lot of players ended up with big scores. There was a lot of midfielders who just seemed to get goals and assists. There was a lot of forwards who just all seemed to score 2 goals each. And Mane delivered for Liverpool instead of Salah this week. So I'm pretty happy with my team overall. I am thinking of wildcarding soon, but I still would like some more information. Now over to Game Week 3 and my plans. I am thinking of taking out Aubameyang for Sterling or KDB. At the moment, I'm probably going to stick with KDB because he looked really good against Wolves. Sterling only has 5% ownership, so there is the exciting possibility of picking Sterling and possibly going with him for the next few weeks just as a differential pick and then playing my wild card and getting De Bruyne in. But I'm a bit hesitant to do that because De Bruyne looked very good against Wolves and he's obviously a very solid and consistent player. He's highly owned and he's on penalties, so it's a scary decision to make. Looking at all the stats, I'm leaning towards going with Kevin De Bruyne. As for the rest of my team, I'm fairly happy with them this week. Doherty is probably on his last chance to impress me. I'm hoping that Tottenham might change their formation and Doherty can play at right wing back like he was at Wolves. If that doesn't happen in the next 2 weeks, then Doherty will definitely be out of my team because he did not look attacking at all last week. And he's in my team for attacking returns, and Tottenham can be defensively solid as well, so he could pick up a lot of points if he starts to click there. Mitchell will have to go soon once Patrick Van Aanholt comes back. And Pereira, I'm looking to downgrade as well in my midfield. He's staying in my team for now, but there are some very good 5.5 million midfielders that are emerging. Manchester United is another team to consider. They didn't have the best first week against Crystal Palace, but I do think that they will be very positive and attacking. There's a lot of things still to consider, but we're off to a decent start, sitting at 1.7 million. It's not ideal, but it's not terrible. And so many players have performed so well in the first 2 game weeks, which is a big reason why it's been difficult to climb the ranks. Good luck to everyone in Game Week 3. I'll see you all next week in episode 4. Goodbye.